Well, hi, Jeanette.
Hi, Jean-Jacques.
So let's speak about KBIS a little bit.
Yeah.
What does it really take to
It
get
takes
to
the
Las
entire
Vegas?
company to get us to Las Vegas. Literally.
Literally.
People from every department help make this happen. When we did early calculations, right, we said it was 4 people, 500 man hours just on the design of
Yeah.
the booth. 5,000 people, within the organization working on it in some aspect of it.
Yeah.
It's just amazing when you think about the time. It's a year-long project for us, right?
Yeah.
We've just now gotten the information to pick our booth for next year.
For next year already, yes.
Yeah, and we haven't even gone this year yet. So it's a long process. As I said, everybody's involved. We started working together in April.
In spring, yes, I
Yeah.
remember, yeah.
Yeah. So we got the group together, our category teams, and talked about what worked last year, what didn't work, and where we wanted to go from there. And we started with a blank canvas of 10,000 square feet that we were going to fill up.
It sounds like a lot, but it's not.
It's not.
Because we have a lot of products also.
Exactly.
More than 10,000. So,
Yes.
so
yeah.
in the catalog.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the design process, because after we do all of that and we say, we want American Standard to be 50% and Grow to be 25 and DXV to be 25, that's when you really start to work through.
That's when the fun begins.
Exactly.
And that's where it's not a problem of filling the space, but more of just making sure that we don't have too much in the space. And that's where working with especially the product marketing group on the launch schedule, what do we want to display, what do we want to highlight, and then coordinating with you and all the different campaigns and everything. That's when we really start putting the focus on just a few products or product lines. And then select the ones that have been in the catalog for a while but are still very important to us, and lay them out around these few key highlights in the booth. But it's really, just to go back to what you were saying about the brands, the way we started a few years ago by establishing a structure for the booth that we can reuse year after year. And so that gave us basically a canvas that was kind of pre-printed in some ways. And the essential part of the driving design requirement is really to establish 3 different clear identities for the 3 different brands. And so we have that through the layout, but we also have that, we establish that through the way we display the products, the way we talk about the product, and through the materials and finishes that we use. So American Standard is much more approachable and inviting. It's really about people. So there is a lot of imagery, a lot of images of users and ways to experience the product. Groe is a little bit more about pure design, still a lot of real materials, but that Groe blue that comes throughout the booth. And then DXV is all about creating vignettes that represent, that reflect basically how your bathroom will look like. And so we have a lot of tiles and real materials that we bring to create these little vignettes in the space. So that's how we separate the 3 brands mostly.
Yeah. I love going through the process with you because you're amazing. Because as we're all throwing things at you, what we want, what we don't want, you just take out your sketchbook and you start to visualize what we're asking for.
Yeah, it's important when and the Taylor Group has been extremely a strong force behind all of that. Also, it's important to and Greg in our team, when we receive all the requirement from the product marketing team, what's very difficult is to be able to immerse yourself conceptually in the space, see the line of sight, and see where you're going to actually, where we can't catch your attention. It's 10,000 square feet, it's a very large space. And if you create a space where each product is highlighted, it became so noisy that you won't pay attention to anything, you're not going to remember anything. So it was really about, it's really about immersing yourself in the space and thinking about, as I'm walking through that aisle, where do I see the product, which product should I see, and create that highlight, basically create that journey and create the highlight during the journey.
So we do have a few standout areas within the booth. So for American Standard, we've got an interactive display. So as you're interacting with the product, it will actually start a video screen and tell you about the inspiration on the product side and how that goes into somebody's home. We also have spalets that you've designed a really cool display for. In the Groa area, we've got this beautiful shower with a living wall, plants, and an incredible Aqua Symphony shower head. And then in DXV, you have a really
Little
special surprise.
Yes. They will always keep a little surprise for DXV, and so this year we realized that, first of all, 4 years ago already, we launched this incredible faucet, the 3D printed faucet, in the marketplace. And since then, so we were first. It was very innovative back then, got a lot of attention. And since then, a number of brands have started to catch up a little bit. So we thought that this year we would actually introduce the next, on our vision for what the next step is. So we have 3 new concepts of 3D printed faucet. One would be there as a prototype, would be physically on display. The 2 other ones would be these gigantic graphics on the wall. And we created this little, these dark rooms that you will walk in. It's going to be a completely immersive experience, and you will have that beam of light highlighting the product and this quite stunning marble lab actually underneath. And as you approach, the faucet just starts by itself and create this interesting experience of water that you will discover at the booth. So it's, I think it's going to be pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So.
And then the final piece is the budget.
And the budget. But we have been very good with that, actually.
We always hit the budget,
Yeah.
But it's hard to try and get what everybody wants into that.
A little bit sometime, yeah.
Gets a little tight sometimes.
Got to be innovative a little bit. So.
Yeah, everybody works really well together to make that happen as well. So we're going to move on and talk about some of the products that are going to be at the booth.
Thank you.
All right, so we're here with James Walsh, and James is going to tell us some of the new exciting products in the Chinaware category that are going to be introduced at KBIS.
All right, thank you, Jeanette. You know, when you think about American Standard, 150 years of learnings in the bathroom, and we've put those learnings to create products that make consumers and homeowners' lives easier, solve problems, and better. What a better solution for keeping yourself hygienic and clean than a Spallet product from American Standard.
Exactly.
And this Spallet,
so nice and warm.
it is, especially on a snowy day like today. This product is packed with features. It's our Advanced Clean 3.0. We're going to launch it this summer. First thing you'll notice is it does a pre-mist, which allows waste not to stick on the product. It's got dual nozzles, cleaning nozzles, one for the bidet function. What happens is it self-cleans every time the nozzle comes out. You can adjust it to wide, or that's the narrow function on the spray. You can go to the wide function. You can adjust the spray strength. You can adjust the nozzle position, adjust the temperature of the water, and as you noted before, the seat temperature.
Yeah, feels great.
And in addition, the second nozzle is the cleaning nozzle, okay? And again, it'll self-clean coming out. You have the same wide massage feature, narrow massage feature, and there's even a mild massage. Again, it's going back in, self-cleaning, coming out. You see how nice and gentle that is.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It has a convenient dryer function. You'll hear the dryer coming on soon. There you go. We can adjust the dryer intensity and the temperature of the dryer. You know, American Standard's been in the bathroom for 150 years. But what's really interesting, and I bet you didn't even know this, our parent company, LIXIL, through their INAX brand, has been in the bidet seat or the bidet toilet business for 50 years.
Wow. Were they the originators?
They were the originators in Japan.
That's incredible.
So here we are, packed with features, fantastic product, launching this summer.
Awesome. It's like a warm shower for your butt.
It is.
Who wouldn't want that?
It is at that.
All right, and the design is beautiful.
Yep.
Nice and sleek.
Slimline design.
Yeah.
It's much, lower profile than our other products out there today. Comes with this convenient remote to operate all the functions of the toilet. Will fit any elongated toilet out there on the market today. Preferably it would be one of our toilets. Just a fantastic product.
So James, I hear you have some really exciting news in the spa-led area.
We do, Jeanette. We've got the first American Standard branded spa-led toilet.
Wow, let's check that out.
Let's go take a look. Jeanette, this is our Advanced Clean 100. It's the first spa-led toilet from American Standard. As you just saw, one of the features is it's auto open, and then you use the remote, you can close the unit as well. Some really great features on it. It is a WaterSense certified dual flush. Again, it does have the pre-mist function, which allows the bowl to stay cleaner and waste to not stick to the side of the bowl. The bidet functionality is much the same, separate nozzles. You're able to control the strength of the spray, the temperature of the water coming out, the temperature of the seat, many functions as far as wide and narrow. And again, you've got your cleansing function with the mild option. And as you see, every time that, again, that spray head comes out before it goes back in, it self-cleans. You see the wide, the massage or the mild function. We're able to go with the wide or the narrow. Dryer function on. There we go. You hear that nice warm air coming out. And what's really cool about this unit is once you're done, you get off the toilet, it'll automatically flush the bowl. Depending on whether it's a full flush or a light flush. See it flushing there. Yep. The other cool function here is you can, through the remote, set the time frame when it flushes. So it could be 6 seconds after, or I think 10 seconds up to there. So it's a great product. Will match almost any decor.
So the big difference between the seat and the integrated toilet, design-wise, beautiful, sleek, one piece, and then you have that auto up-down, so it ends all the seat up-down arguments that can sometimes happen in the bathroom.
That's correct.
And then you get the automatic flush as well.
And a dual flush as well.
Very cool. All right, thanks, James.
All right, thank you.
So James, you and the team have been working on pulling the incredible Vormax technology into more commercial type products.
We have been. We're expanding the cleanest flush ever engineered to our Yorkville floor mount back outlet toilet, and not seen but at the show, the Glenwall wall hung back outlet. It really replaces our pressure assist, where it takes the noise out of the equation, so to speak. This product here, the Yorkville, is great for hospitality, where hotels don't want to go through each floor. They want to go to a main stack, so you get the back outlet, main stack, and you don't have that annoying sound of a pressure assist.
Yeah.
You get the quietness of the Vormax technology, the cleanliness of the clean bowl with the Vormax technology, and then the bulk removal of Vormax in a floor mount back outlet and wall mount back outlet as well.
Great, so it looks like you also have a little lift tab on the seat here. Is it also slow close?
It is also slow close, but that lift tab is really nice. It allows you to open the seat without touching the chinaware. It also has easy lift off and clean functionality. This is more of a residential seat on this product, but you can also put a commercial open front seat as well. Fantastic product for the market with the Vormax technology.
Great.
I understand you're going to look at some fantastic bathing products that we're highlighting at the show.
Yep.
Have a great time.
Thanks, we're off to see Liz now.
All right.
So let's find out what's happening in bathing. I'm here with Liz Krauthammer. Liz, tell us about bathing.
Hi, well thank you, Jeanette. I'm really excited to be here. We've got some great products that we're highlighting this year at KBIS, and I'm excited to share them with you. So one of the messages, or I should say the primary message that we want everybody to remember is You know, the team has been working for the past few years on really creating a nice, tight, comprehensive program in bathing that offers a nice assortment and a wide breadth of products. So whether it's a remodel or new construction, residential or commercial job, we want everybody to know that we've got the right product for anybody. So, you know, we're going to talk a little bit about that today. And I want to start out talking about American Standard and DXV, and we'll go into DXV, and then we'll talk a little bit about Fiat as well.
Right.
And so we'll start off by talking about some trends, and just two that are really important that are related to the program that we'll be seeing next week. The first one is the really important bathtub to shower conversion. So as we're getting a little bit older, and we might have a little trouble lifting our leg and stepping over the bathtub. You know, people that are 55 years old and older are now looking to take out their bathtub, their alcove bathtub, and replace it with a nice big shower base. And for safety reasons, obviously, and it's just much more comfortable. It's easier to access the shower area that way. Also, if you have little kids that might not be able to lift their leg over that, it's really easy to bathe them in there. The other trend that we want to talk about today is freestanding tubs.
I just put a freestanding tub in my bathroom last year when I did my remodel. I love it.
Oh, great. Which one did you put in?
I put in the DXV Linden.
Oh, very nice, very nice. And do you love it? Yeah.
I love it.
Yes, great. So freestanding tubs continue to be a very, very popular trend. And the great thing about the tubs now is that before they were really limited, you had to have, you know, a higher income to afford them, but now they're really available at all price points and all shapes and sizes. So we are really taking advantage of this trend, and we have a very nice freestanding tub program that we continue to build upon. So we're going to talk a little bit about that as we go forward. And remember, as you know, the whole freestanding tub experience is all about creating that spa-like atmosphere in your master bath. And in many cases, you know, people see the freestanding tub as a piece of art. So it's that center point of their bathroom. So while you might not use it every day, you're really going to enjoy looking at it every day.
Absolutely.
So talking about tubs, let's just move into the Town Square S suite. So beautiful suite that we launched in July of 2018. Part of that suite included a freestanding tub, and it's really just beautiful. And it has a 17-inch deep soaking depth, again, to create that really luxurious soaking experience.
I love the design detail on it. It almost looks like molding.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. It's just really beautiful. And it really does become, arguably, of course, the center point of the entire suite. No shower enclosure would be complete without a shower door. So I'm very excited to talk about this revitalization of the shower door program. So it's been at least 7 or 8 years since we've touched the program. So we got rid of all the slow movers and all of the off-trend designs, and now we've added about 20 new products, or 20 new SKUs between designs and trends, and these will be launching in April of this year, so in just a couple of months. And you'll see one of those doors on display in the Yorkville hospitality suite. So make sure you take a look at that. And again, it goes back to this whole concept of American Standard bathing portfolio is very comprehensive. Anything that you need, you're going to find in our program, whether it's a shower door, shower floor, a tub, or a shower wall. Okay.
That's a lot, Liz, and we've just covered American Standard.
Yes.
What about DXV?
So DXV, we've got a really, really exciting tub to talk about. So DXV launched in July of this year the Aqua Moment Air Bath. And this tub is just absolutely fabulous. It was inspired by the Japanese hot springs, and it incorporates our LIXIL Japan colleagues, their technology. So it provides this ultimate spa-like experience. It's got this wonderful waterfall cascading over your shoulder, so it uses less water as it recirculates the water. So it's really just a great product. It comes with chromotherapy. It has an inline control panel, so it's got a lot of great features to it. So
yeah, and right on trend as more people are trying to bring that wellness atmosphere into their homes.
Yeah, absolutely. And unfortunately, you're going to want to step in and sit down and take a bath in it, but we ask you to refrain from doing so. Great. So
That is an incredible amount of product.
Yeah.
Thank you, Liz.
Oh, thank
We're
you.
excited to have so much bathing in our booth this year.
Yes,
And we look forward to showing that off next week at KBIS.
Great, thank
And
you.
now we're going to move on to faucets.
Hi everyone, welcome to The Biz, a talk show brought to you from 865. Today's topic, KBIS. My two special guests, Emily Williams, who is the Director of Design Fittings, and Jacob Nitz, who is the lead Growy US designer. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
So I'm super excited about KBIS and everything we're going to get to see at the show this year. Once again, we have a great booth with three great brands, American Standard, Growy, and DXV. And what I want to talk to you guys about today is some of the products that you guys helped bring to life that are going to be at the show. So first, Emily, if I can start with you, Delancey. We saw Delancey in Kitchen last year and got a great response from customers and consumers alike. The sales are showing it. Now we have Delancey Bath coming in. Tell me a little bit about what inspired you for Delancey, because it's a great classic design.
Yeah, so we did hear a lot of great feedback from the kitchen collection. We'd started working on a bathroom expansion of that same design. Really works well with our overall portfolio. So we were excited to take this kind of coastal, northeastern coastal design cues. It's kind of inspired by the Boston Light Lighthouse. So we have that nice stable base, some of those nice kind of authentic details, but cleaned up for today and like a more, taking a more contemporary approach to a traditional style. And it really works well in the bath. I think across the board, it's going to be a great line for American Standard.
Yeah, I mean, people love to update their bath and have that modern feel, but still be able to bring in the classic elements that they, that they love. So I think Delancey is a great fit for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Jacob, turning to you, spa colors. We're going to see them again this year, but we're going to see them in bath and kitchen. And what I'm excited about is previously we usually had those colors out there for customers to give us feedback on, but this year we have a plan to actually bring those colors to market. So the three colors we're bringing into the US are polished graphite, brushed cool sunrise, and polished nickel. So tell me a little bit about what you love from a designer perspective about these colors.
What I really love is the flexibility it gives designers for their projects. It really gives them opportunity to do something cool, unique, and also stands out a little bit from just a typical stainless steel or the chrome. And so yeah, I think it's a very good opportunity to showcase some nice design.
Great. Atrio, actually. So Atrio, we launched this past fiscal year. It's going to be at the show as a full suite this year.
Yes.
One of the things I loved about Atrio when I first saw it was the fact that because of the flexibility with the multiple handles and spout options, you can actually have Atrio in a very classical bathroom environment, or you can put it in a very contemporary one. So tell me a little bit about how excited you guys are about Atrio from a grower perspective.
I mean, I think it's a timeless design. I think, like you said, the fact that it can work in a contemporary setting or classic setting really kind of shows how just minimal detail and really, really nice proportions can bring different settings to life.
Emily, if I can ask you another one, Town Square S.
Yes.
What a feat this business went through to accomplish that. That was a ton of different products from all different categories coming together to launch the first suite for American Standard in a long time that launched all at once instead of in different time phases. So tell me a little bit about what it was like working from a design perspective on Town Square S.
Yeah, I mean, this was a great product just for our internal design team since almost everyone in the studio worked on this project. And again, we designed it all at once with the same, thought in mind of updating our legacy Town Square product, which is such a big product line for American Standard and really kind of a definition line for us. So, getting those details really dialed in and, consistent across the board was really our goal for that line. And again, taking a nice, clean, updated approach to a really, traditional style. So again, it's going to be a really nice line for American Standard.
Yeah, and one of my favorite things to do is when we got to show customers the Town Square from before and then the Town Square S now, and just the smallest changes in design really just made a huge impact. So That's what I love most about showing that to customers, is just the difference from one to the other. It's a great design collection. Really excited.
Yeah.
Another one for you while I have you. So DXV, I know that you don't work a ton on DXV, but you definitely get to work with that brand here and there. And in particular, you did Fitzgerald for us this year that recently launched. So tell me a little bit about Fitzgerald.
Yeah, Fitzgerald was a great collection. We had an existing Chinaware line that we really wanted to expand into a faucet collection. So we had the existing design cues of the faceting and some rounded elements in the Chinaware, and taking those same elements and putting it into the faucet, we took that classic deco faceted style, but made it blend and transition into round endpoints. So if you look at the faucet, there's facets and they blend around all throughout the line. And we kept this very consistent throughout the faucet. And when you see it paired with the Chinaware, we developed the scale and the proportion to fit, seamlessly with the existing Chinaware. So it really felt like a holistic collection that was designed all at once.
Yeah, that's great. And DXV needed a new faucet, so we love having that Fitzgerald put in there.
Yeah.
Jacob, last question to you. Linear.
Yes.
So we did see Linear at KBIS last year, but we're going to see it again this year because it is a primary suite for us for Groa.
Absolutely.
Recently launched. Tell me a little bit about what you like about Linear.
I like its contemporary lines. I think it's got architectural elements that work really well in a contemporary setting. It's got cylindrical body, but then this very rectilinear spout, and I think it's really nice addition to our contemporary collection.
Yeah, I love it. And what I also love is that this line used to be in Europe and was very successful there. And Groa recently did the redesign on it. And when we saw the redesign, it was just so beautiful. We knew it would be perfect for the U.S. market based on how the U.S. market has changed over time. So
I absolutely agree.
Great addition to the Groa bath portfolio, right?
Definitely.
Well, thank you both for joining us. Thank you, audience, for watching. We hope that we'll get to see some of you at the show. For those that we don't, though, there'll be lots of information on what happened at the show, and we'll be sure to keep you posted on any great news and events and awards that we get while we're there. Thanks so much for joining us.
Now we're going to talk about showers. I'm here with Ben. Ben, tell us what's new in showers at KBIS.
So last year we had a Spectra where we focused a little bit more on the shower experience.
Yes.
And this year we're going to do something a little bit different. We're showing our new flash valve. And the flash valve is like the engine, the shower engine, or the shower valve. It steers the shower experience. And what we really had in mind about this product was to focus on the plumber. Because we know what we heard from Steve and from the market that there's less and less plumbers in America. And they're getting older and older, and somehow this
We're not getting the new young generations into plumbing, right?
And we need to find ways really to help the trade to install those products faster, while still providing great quality product and ensuring that there's no leaks.
So Flash is faster.
Flash is fast. Hence the name. Yeah, that's what we
Ingenious.
did. It's genius. So what we did when we traveled around America, we saw we tried to study on how plumbers actually install those products. And when we realized this, everyone does it a little bit different. And we said, now we can tell all the plumbers to do it one way, or we saw maybe we can make our valve as flexible to accomplish or accommodate how the plumber works.
Yeah.
So one example is you see what we have here is this installation method that we offer here is this is like a PAX ready valve. And what we incorporated was those elbows. And by including those elbows, the plumber doesn't have to buy those elbows and have another piece of PAX in here, so they're reducing the amount of insulation by 2 pieces, so 2 less lead points, but also speeds it up. And here it fits it from the bottom. And the same valve can be turned, and then we can feed that valve from the top. And that's in particular interesting for high-rise buildings where you feed one floor from the bottom and the other one from the top. This gives them a lot of flexibility and speeds up the installation time.
That's great.
Another one that we worked on the installation, we know from a couple of those what we call the union cities, so it's like Chicago or Boston, but a plumber still needs to use copper, that's defined by the code. And we're seeing more and more people using what we call press fit. So they're using a piece of nipple, and instead of soldering it on with a fire torch and having someone on a fire watch and putting some danger into the thing, they're pressing this with a special tool directly onto that valve. And so this allows again to speed up the time, having product ready for them to go, and really accommodates how they work in the field. There's a lot of examples that we did when we tried to really meet their demand. Other things that we did is like we made this, we call it flat bag, so it can mount easily against a 2x4. And one thing that we did to make it easier for them is like this cartridge. Maybe you remember in the past we had like those cartridges and they had like 8 pieces. It was very easy for the manufacturing to produce them, but it was not so good for the plumber in the field, because what happens to all of us, out of a job is 200 cartridges, one piece falls down and then you need to chase the spare part and then it becomes a problem. So we made like one of our design criteria that we make is a one-piece cartridge. And so I think this one-piece cartridge is definitely something that our customers, the plumbers, really appreciate. And something that's a bit more hidden within that cartridge is like the core technology. The core technology that we're really proud of is like this double ceramic technology. One part is the ceramic discs that make sure that the product lasts for a lifetime and really operates smoothly and precise. The other aspect is like the part that creates the safety of the valve. That's why we call it a shower valve. A safety valve is the ceramic spool. In the past we used a rubber material for diaphragm. Now we move to the ceramic spool that also avoids corrosion and also adds on to this lifetime experience of the product. So those things together we call the double ceramic technology.
Great.
And so it'll be the first time here we showed it in a small plumbing show, the ESPI show, but this now is the full big reveal of this product at KBIS. So we're very excited to bring this to the market, and we really want to get this momentum also to drive the attachment sales of all the other products. So I think it's a great product for American standard and for the plumbers in America.
That's great. Thank you, Ben.
Cool, thank you very much.
So we're here with Debbie, the wise and all-knowing Debbie, who's going to tell us a little bit about what your team is doing to get us ready for KBIS.
Thanks, Jeanette. Yeah, so KBIS for us is a big push on our media side, and this year we've been super targeted with our efforts going after the editors and in our messaging as well. We've even invested in spokesperson messaging to help us make sure that we're really hitting the stories we want to tell and make those memorable moments for the editors in our booth. And on my desk here, I just have an example of some of the magazines that will end up coming to visit with us. House Beautiful, Elle Decor, Domino, Southern Living, Real Simple are just some of them. And then on the social side, we're excited about the activations that we'll be doing at KBIS. We're going to have Jonathan Cheever, our snowboarder and licensed plumber there, and he's going to be participating in 2 panel discussions about the labor shortage in our tradespeople. And also, we partnered with Sophie Donaldson, who is the prior editor-in-chief of House Beautiful, and she is going to be doing a trend spotting series on our Instagram stories. She'll be doing a takeover for us. Plus we have a sweepstakes going on, so if you're not already following us, which you should be, please make sure you do so before KBIS, because you'll be able to see all the behind the scenes stuff happening live. Thanks.
All right, Jean-Jacques, welcome back. I know you had to take care of some last minute booth details.
Yes, as always, but we're actually in really, really good shape, better than ever, and we're ready to go live on Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. It's approaching very fast now. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so we had a good conversation with the product teams and the design team today about the faucet. So as we said in the beginning, it literally takes the entire company to pull KBIS off. From design, engineering, manufacturing, product teams, marketing teams, sales team, everyone is involved in making this a success. So we've got 3 full days ahead of us once showtime starts. Yes. Obviously, we've got a number of days on setup before that, but we're looking forward to it.
Yeah. And keep an eye on the newsletter and all the updates. We will be sending videos from the show floor and keep everybody in the loop and include you in the show as much as we can.
That's right. We've got Tommy, the man behind the camera, who will be sending live feeds to New Jersey every day from the show. So we look forward to seeing you.
See you next week.